Well, hello strange people, welcome back to the channel. A little bit breezy here today, so I hope you can hear me. We're out for a camp tonight. We're on our way up to Lower White Tor, which is the one just over there. We got higher White Tor over there, but we won't be camping there tonight. This is sort of our little series on easy tours to camp on. We've done Cox Tor, which is over there, and we've done Staple Tor over there. We thought we'd do a little White Tor tonight, as it is quite an easy. There's a very steep hill for the first couple hundred yards, so I'll make that very clear now. But once you've done that, you follow the old peat path, which is now a military track, which carries on up over the hill a little way. If you follow that, it's quite a gentle incline. We've just arrived at Stephen's grave, which is a stone marker. There is an S. There we go. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. There is an S marked on there. That particular base stone was put there in the 1930s, 1936 if memory serves me right. But the actual stone that's there is a marker for, or allegedly is a marker for, a proper grave. It's on what is an ancient crossroads. So as I said, we've got the peat path that runs down there, and over towards Broadmoor Corner over there is a track which actually curves around the field and carries on down there, and you can just about make it out carrying on over there. So this is an ancient crossroads, and the gentleman that was put here, there is some debate as to whether he was called John or George. Most people think it was George. He decided to take himself off to the celestial plane, and because of the tradition way back when in the 1760s, we believe, nobody's 100% sure, he was buried at a crossroads. Now anybody that knows this area pretty well will know that most of the crossroads around here of 6 to 10 foot hedges along them, so he couldn't have been planted in the ground down around the crossroads in the parish anywhere. So he's brought up here and buried here. Story goes that he used rat poison. He'd fallen in love with a young lady of the parish called Mary Bray, and age-old story, her family didn't agree with that, and he was heartbroken by it. And then he went into the local town one Michaelmas, to the fair that was held in the town, and saw her in there with another gentleman. So he went and bought himself some poison, and apparently his first attempt failed, but his second attempt succeeded. And as I say, as he sent himself off to the promised land, he had to be buried at a crossroads, and this is where he was buried, so the legend tells us. This is Stephen's grave. Right, and Patch is very proud of his new harness. He's got himself a harness with security written on it.
And he's also decided to sit down because you're still waffling.
Right, we're going to carry on up the hill now, and I'm going to make sure that she doesn't waffle, because we're going to do it at such a pace she won't be able to waffle.
I won't be able to breathe. You know how steep this hill is?
Catch you in a mo. If you watched a film we did a couple of weeks ago about Twitch Farm, or sorry, in which we went to Twitch Farm, it was also on the trip we did to Lundy Island. I mentioned that there was a Bronze Age farmstead just up here on the hill. Twitch Farm is just there, and just ahead of us here is the Bronze Age settlement. So we're just about to go over the wall of, and if you look, you can just make out the wall at the top running along the top. I believe we've been followed by a stallion. He's down there rolling in the grass now. He's getting a dust bath actually, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
So I believe this is probably late in the Bronze Age, just because of where it is. So sometime after 1200 BC, when the moor started to be depopulated due to climate change, and because of the deforestation, the peat bogs were beginning to form, making it much harder to farm up here. There's one of the houses just over here. There's one here. Another one here. Like I say, I think this is probably late Bronze Age, when they were trying to still farm up here. It may have been that they came up here in the summer and brought their cattle and their sheep, what have you, up from the valley, and this is where they settled through the summer, allowed their animals to graze in the hills before going back down again in the winter. Very similar to Twist Farm, which was supposed to have been an Anglo-Saxon Somersatta. I don't know Anglo-Saxon very well, Old English, but that was supposed to be a summer grazing place, and I think this was some 2,000 years before that. Another house just here. And the wall is much more clearly visible on the top end. Right, we're just going over there now. Catch you in a mo. I've got no idea what she's doing. Taking photos of bones. Expect that'll be my tea later. Well, we've made it to the top and got ourselves in behind these rocks. It's hardly any wind here. It's lovely. I've just been up to the very top and had a look around. It's blowing a hooligan up there. So this place has really only got pitch for one tent, which we'll put here. You could probably get another tent just up here. Yeah, you could you can get another tent up here. So I wouldn't go any further because it's a bit rocky, but just here you can certainly get another tent. I'm pretty sure on that outcrop over there are camping spots as well. I haven't been up there for a while. I do love White Tor. There's a lot of history of White Tor. We got the Bronze Age sort of farmstead just down there. There is a Bronze Age village on the other side of the hill there, just down beyond, and in the valley there is another Bronze Age village, and at the top we've got a Neolithic pound or hill fort, if you like, which at some point, probably in the Bronze Age, late Bronze Age, was turned into a hill fort. It does have two distinct walls on the other side where the hill isn't quite so steep, and it's a very big wall on this side. I've often wondered, and I think I might have said it in a video before, from here you can see, the GoPro won't pick it out, I'll turn you around but the GoPro won't pick it out, but you can see out to Bodmin Moor, and just around about here is Stow Hill, and on the top of Stow Hill, more commonly known as the Cheese Ring, there is another Neolithic pound hill fort, call it what you want. I do wonder whether with a decent sized fire you could have signalled between the two. They might not have had anything to do with each other. They might be rival clans, rival tribes, whatever. But I don't think it's a coincidence that this hill, which is this tor, which is set away from the other tors, has got that big Neolithic pound on it, and Stow Hill, which is over there, again a little bit set away from the other tors and very visible from here, has also got one. What do you think?
Yes, dear.
And that is about as much intelligence as you'll get from her tonight. Right. Catch you in a mo.
You're so mean.
So we've brought our OEX Jackal 2 out tonight. Just fits this spot, so if you've got a tent bigger than that, then you could be out of luck. It is a little bit on the slope, but we are just missing this rock, but otherwise there are a few stones under the ground as well, so the pegs aren't all the way in, but we are out of the wind pretty much, aren't we?
Very nice.
Very nice. You sound like Dan now.
What?
Sound like Dan, that's what Dan said.
Very nice.
Very nice. Don't you, Dan? Right. Shout out Camp Life Bushcraft. If you're not subscribed, go and give him some love. And while I remember, and I'm in the mood for giving people shout outs, go and give Eze Adventures a bit of love. and a subscribe and a like. He's got a brilliant little channel, does some really splendid adventures. He's just done one in Montana, which if you go and watch, you'll see why I love Montana so much. It is beautiful. Anyway, we might have a laugh watching her put this one up again.
You bring the fan.
The fan?
The
You want to put that one up with a fan?
the whatever it is.
What is it?
Thing.
The blowy thing. Did I bring the blowy fanny thing?
Yes, you bring the bloody thing. Don't be so annoying.
It's either in your bag or my bag. I think it's in mine.
Well, that's why I can't find it then.
That'll be why you can't find it.
So what happens when you don't pack yourself?
You don't ever pack. You don't put the tent
I'm not allowed
up.
to pack.
You don't pack. You don't put the tent up.
You just did
I'll bring you back in a mo. We're going to have a domestic.
Boy, you sit down? Sit down? Sit down? Good boy. Yum, yum. You get fed first because you're the favourite. Make it darling.
You tell her, Patch.
Doesn't work.
So you've probably seen us eat these before on the channel, but it's one of our favourite little things to bring out and make. Basically what we've got is our little Diablo thing. Put a little bit of olive oil on there just to stop them sticking. And it's basically just a toasted cheese and ham sandwich.
Not a lot of room in this kitchen.
Very simple, very easy.
Got some grass in it.
Oh, lovely, yeah. And we'll use up all the fuel while you're getting ready to do
I
it.
know, I didn't think it through, did I?
No.
You could have got them ready whilst I was lighting the fire.
One of us has got to hold the camera.
Patch agrees with me. Oh, is that right?
You're nearly.
Hello.
Yeah.
How long do I keep it on there for?
Until you start seeing smoke, I suppose.
How do you tell when they're done?
You've done this before.
A long time ago. Oh, I think yours is burning. Oh, it is actually. Your special bread doesn't like the flames.
I'll bring you back in a mo when she's done this. Don't touch the metal, whatever you do.
It's like a pancake. The first one's rubbish. Oh my gosh. What am I doing?
Don't know, but take it off the plate. Go on. Just stuck a little bit on the side, that was all.
Ta-da!
Well, she made that a lot harder than it needed to be, but it's alright because she's got several more to make yet. She'll get the hang of it. Somebody managed to do hers perfectly.
Crunchy.
My second one is on the go.
That's just so nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
Better than McDonald's. You had your dinner first.
Was hoping for Amanda's second ever sunset, but as you can see, it's clouding over from the west, so I think we're going to be missing that tonight. Not very lucky with your sunsets, are you?
No. Or the Northern Lights.
Or the Northern Lights, no. But then they're very rare down here.
Everybody else saw them.
I didn't. And I am everybody else. So on her way up here, Amanda came across a skull with a little bit of the spine still attached to it. And all that seemed to be was a little bit of the skin as well attached to the head. I didn't look at it. She did take a photograph, but you don't need to see that. But there's no sign of a body either. About 3 weeks ago, as I've said before, I work on a large estate, and I got called to pick up some bones. When I got there, underneath a tree was the head and spine. Not all the spine, maybe 6 or 8 inches of the spine of a small sheep. Again, no sign of the body. So with no sign of the body, we do have sheep on the estate. So I spoke to the farmer, and he had 60 lambs this year. And when he counted them, there were 59, but he found the missing lamb, the dead lamb. So it wasn't one of his sheep. So where this skull and, well, this head, as I say, very similar to what Amanda's just found. It was a head with just the skin on it, very little fur, and the spine, and a small amount of the spine. Where it came from is an absolute mystery. Now, I don't believe in the big cats and things like that, and I don't think a fox, and the farmer I spoke to agreed, would have been capable of carrying this head and spine. So where it came from is anybody's guess. It was at the base of a tree as well. So if anybody's got any ideas what might have done that, like I said, we don't think it's a fox. I don't believe in big cats, so Amanda thinks it's a werewolf because, well, Amanda. But if anyone's got any suggestions what it could be, bung it down in the comments, because I'd be interested to know. And with that, I'll bring you back in a mo. Absolutely no sunset as predicted. So we're having a last brew before we settle into bed, I think. Still early, but we've got an early start as well, because we're going to go for a hike tomorrow with some family. So we've got to get an early night, or early-ish night for an early-ish morning.
Yeah, but I've been up since 4 o'clock.
You've been up since when?
4 o'clock for work.
Exactly, yes. And I'm supposed to care?
You are supposed to care.
Right, I'm supposed to care apparently. Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
You're so mean.
Yeah. Right. We'll catch you when we get into bed, just to say goodnight, and then see how it goes. It's getting cold now, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Wearing shorts seemed like a really good idea when I was down in the valley in the warm sunshine. But it doesn't seem like such a great plan now.
Haha.
Catch you in a mo.
Well, it's time for bed. And Simon, very annoyingly, is shining the light into my eyes because he's annoying. Anything you want to say?
Home time.
Home time. Well, no, we're in bed.
We'll catch you in the morning. We're having an early night. I don't know if you can see him out there. Patchy's settled down and sleeping. So we're going to do the same.
Yes, we have no choice. It's cold outside.
It's surprisingly cold outside. Right. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Patch.
Don't slide down the hill.
Well, good morning, strange people. It's currently about 6:10 in the morning. As you can see, typical Dartmoor day. Visibility, yeah, it's about 150 yards on the hill. We can just about see down the valley though, so it's nice. A very warm and humid night. We actually got quite chilled last night in the breeze, but once we were in the tent, boy was it warm. It's my fault we're up so early. I needed a wee at 5:30. And then Amanda decided she needed to show her bum to the Mir space station as well, so
Ha.
how did you sleep?
Very well. I feel like I got a cold though.
So yeah, we slept very well, but warm. We'll be packing down shortly. Or shortly we'll be packing down. We're gonna have a brew first. Catch you in a mo. Well, that's us all finished for this camp. It's 7:45 in the morning, and the mist is starting to lift. Obviously, as always, we've left no trace other than the spot where Amanda was lying.
Rude.
And we're now off to do a hike on the moors without our packs and with family, so I very much doubt I'll bring you along.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So we're off. Got anything intelligent to say? That'll be a no then. Right.
Bye. Hope time.
We'll catch you on the next one. I don't know what that'll be. The next camp that I do will be with another YouTuber. Amanda won't be there. Patch won't be there because they're too lazy.
We just want some peace.
Right. So we'll catch you on the next one, as I said. And that's it. And there it is.